Elvira, I'm back. Boy, does it smell good. It turned out great. That's what it looks like. Got my spinach looking good in there. But it looks so good, and it smells so good. And then I just cut it into squares. I just cut it like that, leave it cool, and then I'll cut it this way, and then cut it that way. And I'll get 12 pieces, and I'll get 12 pieces, which will be great. And then I also make turkey burgers during the week, you know, and that's a lot of times why I use the same recipes, you know, for my, so I make sure I have my protein. People have asked me that, and I do have my protein. And I hope you do buy my book on Amazon or go to the store when it's in the store. I sell them for $5. Great recipes to help people out. And I have our calorie count. Our calorie count is 12 servings. They're cut into squares. Calories is 257.25. Carbs is 39.87. Fat is 5.97, and protein is 1202. I do get my protein during the day, but I have different things that I eat during the day with my breakfast, lunch, and stuff like that. That's why you don't always see, because a lot of times for my lunches I have turkey burgers. I have burritos, but I make sure I meet my protein guideline. Or I'll have peanut butter on something. So that's what I do. When I first started, I would cry. And I've told people this many times. I've repeated this my short different times. But I want people to realize, when you first start, it's not easy. It's probably one of the hardest things you'll do in your life, because you have to sit there and think to yourself, why did I leave myself go? You know, why did I not put myself first? Why did I do all this for other people when I should have been doing it myself, you know? Well, I looked at that, you know, and when I got sick, I started, excuse me, my nose is itching. When I got sick, I knew that if I didn't change my ways, I was going to die. When I found Fit Team, it helped me, but it wasn't enough, because I wasn't getting the weight off. I was actually doing the calorie count like I do now, and I was starving. People, you know, a couple friends and stuff, and then I get the jealousy. Oh, I'm, you know, whatever. But that's okay, because you know what? You're not me, and I don't have to prove anything to anybody, just like you don't. You do it for yourself, because you're number one. Nobody does it for you. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of people that are jealous. Who cares? I have a lot of people that are jealous. Yeah, I wear baggy clothes when I do my cooking show. Why? Because I want to be comfortable in the kitchen, because I'm cooking. And maybe next week I'll put some different clothes on so that do fit. I do have clothes that fit, but I was cleaning this morning. And I was like, okay, I'll come on. Because you know what? I want people to like me for who I am. You can get the weight off, but you got to really put your effort into the gym. When I do work hard in the gym, and a lot of people, you know, they'll give me crap, but we're all friends in there. If you think it's going to happen overnight or a year, it's going to take at least, this is my 6th year to get 170 pounds off to make it to 140. I got 19 pounds left. So it's taken me 6 years. So if you think it's going to come off like overnight, it's not. Because you have too much weight on you. And you have to lose it right. And you have to eat right. There's a lot of things to it. It's not, they all go in sequence. I also drink a gallon of water a day. And if I don't, I feel it. So, another thing is, always remember that God and the angels have your back. Just like yesterday, I had to do circuit, or today's Saturday, so it was Thursday. My trainer wasn't there. I told the owner that my trainer, because we were a private gym, so you have to be with a trainer. And he's like, that's fine. Because they call me a vet because I've been there 6 years. A lot of the people that train with my trainers and stuff, we all have trained for, some have trained more than 6 years with their trainers. So I went ahead and I did my circuit because I knew what I had to do. Yeah, a lot of people in there watch me, but I also know what I'm supposed to do. And if I don't do it, I'll hear about it, because then I'll get yelled at. Just like one day, I got yelled at because I can squat, but if I don't have the med ball. So I got told, because I squat with Andrew every Thursday. I squat with Dan on Tuesday. Those are my trainers' names. He said, I want the med ball. I'm tired of hearing Danielle, and I'm tired of you being crap. Because basically it's mediocre. I would do good on Thursday, then crap on Tuesday, and I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting, where I need to be. So I get the med ball now. Andrew would talk to Dan, said I can do it with the med ball. So I get the med ball. And I have good reps. If I don't have the med ball, I can't judge, and I'm not there good enough to judge. I don't feel comfortable with myself. It's more or less a psyche thing, because I got all this weight on my back, so it's scared. I get scared, and I did. Was it 25? 95 was 105 pounds, 4 reps on the med ball. So I was really proud, and I'm going to see if I could do it this week when I work out with Dan, because even if I get 5, then I can practice and get better. And same with my lunges. So sometimes, people think, oh, I don't get yelled at. Oh, yeah, I do. There's some days they turn their head on me. I got yelled at one time, and Andrew, he hasn't yelled at me lately, and Dan hasn't either, because I'm tired of getting yelled at, because I pay them to help me to keep the weight off, to make me a better person, to make me stronger, so I can depend on myself instead of having to pay for people to do stuff. So that's why I do that. And you can too. Trainers don't cost a lot. If you can't afford it, go get a membership at the gym for like $30, and then go online and try to find online workouts to help you. That's what I would do. I just sort of fell into my trainers, and I'm very blessed. And they saved my life, Oh yeah, I mean, this week when I had to do those 6 sumos, then you go into 12 sumos, and then you bring your feet to it. And I got messed up because I didn't get what he was saying on the first round. And he goes, go, we had 24 reps. And I looked at him, and then I got it. But when we first started, he says, you're going to hate me. And then I told him, I said, are you insane? And he says, well, sort of. Or he said a little bit, and everybody in the gym just laughed. And they go, you got this. And believe me, I was over there grunting. I was like grunting, and you don't realize. I only had 95 pounds, but when you did that, you figure that's 24 and 12, that's 36. That's 42 reps in 1 round, and I had 3 rounds. So 42 reps times 3, that's 126 reps that I did in 3 rounds, even though I died. And then when I left that day at the gym, they all looked at me like, man, I got my ass kicked. And I did. But it was all good. And that's the thing. I'm very blessed. I mean, after I got yelled at that time, and then I realized this isn't going away. So I just decided to do it, because you know what? Now that I do it, I get compliments from my trainers. Hey, you got good reps now. That's the idea. You want to have good reps. And I do a lot now. I get to do a lot of more fun things at the gym. Crazy stuff, but I get to do it. And maybe I don't get the first time, but the second round I'll get it, And that's the fun part about it. We get to do crazy things. And when I first started, I used to watch everybody else do all the fun stuff, and they always told me, once you get the weight off, you get to do the fun stuff. Well, guess what? I got the weight off, and I get to do the fun stuff. And I always pray to God and the angels every time I do my circuit. And I had a jacket the other day, and I ran out the door with the jacket because it was cold. And my trainer would have been there. He'd be like, are you a pansy? I was like, yeah. I'll wear my jacket. I carry with a towel to wipe my face because I was thinking. But I do just as good as if my trainer's not there, because I knew he would be walking in any time. Because if I slack off, then the following week, he's going to be able to tell that I just didn't care the week before. So I don't do that. I make my trainers proud, because they helped me a long way, and because of them is where I'm at today. Same with God and the angels. And I'm living proof that you can get the weight off. All you have to do is count calories, work out. It's not going to be easy, but once you get there, it's fun. And that's what I like now. I get to do the fun stuff. God bless everyone. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Put yourself number 1. Get out there and work out. If you can't find somebody, a trainer you can't afford, go to Planet Fitness Crunch. They have membership as low as $10 a month. I know up where I live they do. And you know what? Get one. And go find yourself free online workouts and do them. I have friends that told me they've been doing it, and they said that I'm an inspiration to them. That makes me feel good. But at the same time, you can do it. You just got to love yourself and realize you're important. Don't let people put you down. Don't let them bully and hate you. I've gotten it all my life. But you know what? I'm living proof that to see where I'm at today and where I started, 6 years ago, I never want to go back to that person. This Elvira's staying, that Elvira's gone forever. Well, stay safe, stay healthy, work out this week, have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will be back next week. See you soon, which is next week. Bye.